Got Seattle, Carolina under the total here. Odds makers have it at 40.5. And that seems about right. But these two teams, the last few regular season games, they've gone well under this total. Now in the playoffs, they went over it in that 31-17 final last year in the playoffs. But besides that, the last few years, they've gone under this total. And I expect them to do it today. Two good defenses, actually. Seattle hopefully is going to start, molding, or I want to say melding into the team that they have been. They just haven't been there yet, but I expect them to start rolling here pretty soon. That's a good Seahawks team. Don't count them out just yet. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking this down. Carolina, offensively, they come in averaging 27 points per game, 322 yards per game, and a third down, 38.46% conversion rate. It's amazing how points can come in the NFL because Carolina ranks in the top 10 in points scored per game, but they rank 25th in yards per game. So they don't really have a very strong offense. They like to keep the ball on the ground. They're number one in keeping the ball on the ground, just over 50%, when most NFL teams put up in the air just a touch more. So we kind of can anticipate how they're going to try and win this game. I don't, Cam Newton, he's a very good quarterback, so he might find some open spaces here. It's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out, but I like for Seattle to really put the hurt down on Carolina. I think they're going to be really focused in, especially after after imploding last week against the Bengals. All right, that sounds about right. Defensively, Carolina, good team. They come in, they're allowing 17.8 points per game, 339 yards per game. Third down conversion rate, 38.98% on third downs they allow. Good defense. They're ranked in the top 10 in yards and total yards per game and points per game. So I look for them to play Seattle tough. They have in the past. They're not going to be intimidated. I expect them to contain that Seattle offense. Seattle Seahawks offensively on the year, they're averaging 22.2 points per game, 356 yards per game. Third down conversion rate, 38.57%. And like Carolina, they like to run the ball. They're ranked 5th or 6th in per percentage per attempts of rushing yards. So I look for them to, stick with what they do best, and that is running the ball. They're one of the better teams running the ball on the ground. One of the better teams. They rank first in the NFL in rushing the ball. So I expect them to stay with that. And I think it's going to be some slow trudging there in the trenches with these two teams. I think they're going to eat clock, and I look for this game to be under that total. Defensively, Seattle, I think they're going to start coming around, but on the year, they've allowed 19.6 points per game, 306.8 yards per game, and a third down, 34.92% conversion rate. That's a good defense. Chancellor's back. I think they're going to really start, coming along into that great defense that they have been these last few years. So look for them to ratchet things up today, really stifle Carolina. I don't look for Carolina to score many points in this one, which is going to help us stay under the total. All right, so under the total here, 40.5 between Seattle, Carolina. That's going to be my NFL pick of the day. And as a reminder, my picks have not been great in the NFL, so I always want to be honest with you guys. When I'm doing good, I'll tell you. When I'm doing bad, I'll tell you that as well. But I hope you guys are doing good no matter what, and I wish you luck on all of your plays today.